All right, guys, we're going to talk about this TikTok that Elon Musk put on X, and a lot of this is happening. I mean, a lot.
I made a video the other day asking people when was the moment that they came to the conclusion Donald Trump is racist. A lot of people said the Central Park 5. We'll talk about that in another video. For me personally, it was the very fine people on both sides thing.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
I remember seeing that clip and feeling like, wow, maybe he is racist. And I just happened to come across this video on YouTube. It basically said that the clip was edited and that I should go back and watch the entire clip. So I watched the entire thing. It got to that point where he says very fine people on both sides. And I'm like, see, that's exactly, I knew he said that. There's no point in me even continuing to watch this. And then it goes on and it gets to the part where he's like.
And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
So he said he wasn't talking about the neo-Nazis and white supremacists. Why would they show me part of the story and make me feel like this? Even in the presidential debate against Joe Biden, he brought up the very fine people thing.
He said, I think they're fine people on both sides. What American president would ever say, Nazis coming out of fields, carrying torches, singing the same anti-Semitic bile, carrying swastikas, were fine people?
Kamala Harris just brought it up on the recent debate.
Let's remember Charlottesville, where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate. And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side.
People are still saying it even though it's been debunked. Snopes just added this shit in 2024 that was a lie. It supposedly said in 2017. He dropped out of a presidential race because white supremacists joined his same party.
I'm not going to be running. The party is, as you know, self-destructing.
When you say the party is self-destructing, what do you see as the biggest problem with the Reform Party right now?
Well, you've got David Duke just joined. A bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
Then you find that clip of him with Jesse Jackson.
Beyond that, in terms of reaching out and being inclusive, he's done that too. And created for many people a comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in 84 and 88. And many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid. He came to our business meeting here in New York because he has this sense of the curious and a will to risk to make things better. And so aside from all of his style and his pizzazz, he's a serious person who's an effective builder of building people. Last year, he was a part of our workshop, of our panel workshop on what are the challenges and opportunities. And so this, a year later, Donald Trump, for a few minutes, challenges and opportunities to embrace the underserved communities. Donald Trump.
Well, it is an honor to be here.
You see the clip with him on The View and him and Whoopi Goldberg, she's saying that they're friends.
I don't think I'm going to get Whoopi's vote.
If you did, let me just ask, if you did beat...
And she likes me. She even put me in her movies. She put me in her movies, right? A long time ago. And how much did I charge? Nothing.
Like they say in the
It was a freebie.
If you did beat Obama, though.
People love this guy. Like Oprah saying that he should run for president.
Do you have a vice presidential candidate in mind?
Well, I really haven't gotten quite there yet.
It's just
Oprah. I love Oprah. Oprah would always be my first choice. Oprah, your competitor, right?
Oprah's a competitor.
You know what?
No
I'll tell you, she's really a great woman, though. She is a terrific woman. She's somebody that's very special.
Judge Joe Brown said,
I have talked to a number of black entrepreneurs.
Hold on a second. Because the judge kind of goes off. And I didn't have any time to edit this. So just, okay. Suffice it to say, Judge Brown was like, everybody loved Donald Trump. And then when asked about Kamala, he said, she's a, woman of the night. Okay? So here's the thing. This kind of stuff is happening. And I'm finding it on TikTok of all places. Okay? So for those of you out there who think, well, you know, I don't know what's going to happen with Kamala. I hope she doesn't trust me. Okay? And I said it before. She's not going to win. It's not in the cards. Now, I could be wrong. Okay? And I will eat my USA hat. All right? She does not have the support that they want you to believe she does. She doesn't have that support. All right. Now take a look at this. That's Shapiro, governor of Pennsylvania, signing munitions with Zelensky. And can someone please explain this one to me? What is this? Why is so Zelensky, the president of the most corrupt country in Europe, Zelensky was out there pretty much endorsing Scamala. What is going on here? They are outright, look, that picture that you're watching right now, they're telling you point blank, these are the people that pay our bills. The military industrial complex. Okay? This is who we are beholden to, not the people. And if we have to completely obliterate all of Ukraine, we will do it because our masters told us to. This is unbelievable to me. Like, they're just outright advertising for the MIC, the military industrial complex. They're just advertising. They're telling them this is where the buck stops. Okay, we don't care about immigration. We don't care about prices. We don't care about none of that crap. So we're going to have the president of the corrupt Ukraine come here and sign. What's the point of that? God. And finally, one of the things that's kind of like, well, this is a bit concerning.
Listen to me. Trump is being hunted by professionals who know exactly what they're doing. And because I hate teases, is the Secret Service compromised? Now, I know you say, well, Dan, you brought that up last week. Is there a mole, whether intentional or unintentional, in the Secret Service? I'll talk about that. But someone, let's just say who can be trusted, I spoke to last week at the end of the week, has informed me that their communication system for the Secret Service may be almost entirely compromised. In other words, people trying to hunt and kill Donald Trump may know more about what Donald Trump is doing than Donald Trump is doing. Folks, we got a serious problem. And the problem is the people in charge of the Secret Service right now are not serious people. The people at the top are too busy trying to cover up their own role in the substandard security plan for President Trump. Nothing is going to change. We are in real trouble. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not trying to panic anyone. I'm trying to tell you this isn't over. You thought it was over after the first one? We had the second one. You thought it was over after the second one? Folks, there's more. He is being hunted right now.
He is being hunted. Donald Trump is being hunted by professionals who know what they're doing. I said it several times, this government, the U.S. government, be specific, the FBI, Secret Service, the CIA, the NSA, these agencies are not trustworthy. These are people who have a real axe to grind. They stand to lose the most with an election of Donald Trump. And I believe that they're not going to stop. And Dan Bongino, for those of you who don't know, was Secret Service. He's telling you that he's got inside information and their communications are probably compromised. Did you understand this? It means that you may be betraying the president and you don't even know it. So that's what I'm talking about. You're relaying something to someone that's, by the way, on your team about some sort of location or what have you. How was it that this the second would-be assassin, how is it that he had Trump's itinerary? How did that happen? And why isn't the media covering this? It's almost as if it didn't happen. Like, it's almost like the media wants you to think that there wasn't a second attempt on a former president's life. Now, I've told you, and I've given you my, 13 cents, okay? There is no government agency within these United States that I trust to protect Donald Trump, period. None. That goes for the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, Secret Service, Homeland Security. The whole kit and caboodle of them are corrupt. And especially that traitor, Alejandro Mayorkas, who, by the way, has yet to be brought before Congress to answer why the lax in security for President Trump. Look, you guys, you got to know this. This attempt on Trump's life will not stop. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about November 5th. I'm talking about once he is elected, and I just don't see a way that Kamala can win. I don't see it. I don't. But they won't stop once he's elected. Man, this is one of those instances, man, where we got to be praying for our country. We got to be praying for our leadership. You got to be praying for the people who are in charge, because things are not looking good. And they will only ramp things up more. All right. That's it for now. Hey, if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.